Well, despite my best efforts, we're gonna go down this road again. And I say my best efforts, but really it's just I had mentioned that I would not be raising up baby chicks again until I got moved out to my farm, just because once I get out there, I intend to, build a larger chicken coop and have a flock of, say, 50 or 60 chickens. But for right now, we're just in the suburbs, got a tiny little chicken coop that I've showed you guys before. And actually, I don't even know if I made a video about it, but several months ago I sold off all but 4 of the chickens, just because we thought we had too many in the chicken coop. But the reality is, come next spring, those hens will have been laying for 2 years. And most chickens, around 2 years, maybe 3, is when they really start to kind of peter out and their productivity goes down as far as laying hens is concerned. So these will be our replacement stock. And when these girls start laying next spring in about April, the other girls, ideally, will go in the freezer. So, anyway, just wanted to introduce them. We have 2 buff Orphingtons, which will be the first time I've ever raised buffs. We have 2 barred Plymouth Rocks, and we have 2 of these wild and crazy little Ameraucanas. So, should be fun. We actually did this more, my wife compelled me this time because she is now at home with the kids, and so, I love for the kids to have the opportunity to learn and see the chicks grow. So, and my daughter now is definitely old enough, she'll remember it, and my son, he'll probably pick up on most of it too, just because he's right there off the hip pocket of everything my daughter does. So, anyway, just want to show you the girls and introduce them to the little Ameraucanas. But we're going to go ahead and start putting them over here in their cage. And what I'm using for right now, this is just a cat carrier. We have an extra one, and so in the past, when I had chicks before, we had them in a guinea pig cage. Well, when the chicks grew up last time, we ended up selling all that stuff to somebody. So I had to do a quick modification on this here cat carrier, and really all I had to do was to cut a hole in the lid for the handle to pull through, just so the heat lamp is up, high enough the chicks can be under it or near it, and it's not going to burn them because it's too low. So anyway, I just put them in here with some shavings. I got water, and I'm going to stick their feeder in here in just a minute when I'm done with the video. But this will work for them for at least a week or 2 as they get a little bit bigger, and then we'll move them into our dog crate that we have, and we'll put some cardboard around the sides or something to keep the drafts out. But once they start to get some fledgling feathers, we'll move them up into a little bit bigger crate. So this will keep them cozy for right now, and they should do just fine. But hopefully make some little updates along the way and see how these girls do. Well, that didn't take long. The little boogers already found their feeder, and happy to have it. They've been in this box since we got them up from the feed store, probably going on about 2 hours. So now they've all realized what that is. They're digging in, and looks like they'll settle in just fine.